It's the 6th edition of World Tour Racing in the Arabian Gulf. The UAE Tour over 7 tough stages, and stage 1, 148 kilometers, will take the riders from Dubai, The Point, and to Dubai Silicon Oasis. It's a mouth-watering selection of teams and riders that have assembled here in the Arabian Gulf for a week of top-class World Tour racing action. And almost immediately it was a group of 4 representing 2 teams that established itself out front. Nikolai Cherkasov and Christian Scaroni of the Gazprom Rosvelo squad ventured 4th in the company of Leonardo Tortomazzi and Velko Stonik of inCycle KTM. It was those 4 riders that contested the first intermediate sprint of the afternoon, where Velko Stonik showed himself to have the strength and the speed to show the rest. A clean pair of wheels. It was Stoinik that took the first intermediate sprint of the afternoon. We've got 1 remaining. A bit of a surprise attack, and it is a surprise, you'd have to say, from Tortomazzi. Is he going to be let take this one? I suppose a useful idea, isn't it, if the lead points are hoovered up?
I was expecting one of the Gazprom guys using, trying to chase him down, but now he goes.
So
that's when now we see the reaction as well. So
Cherkasov has at least managed to put Stoinik in front of him. Stoinik is going to try and pick up the Scaroni, the man who's going to chase this one down. Scaroni it is in the blue, and somewhat surprisingly Cherkasov, maybe he just hasn't got the legs for it, but he's decided to bail out of that one. And that's the end of his one, as springing through to the front and going to take second place across the line here. I think that's the significant number. And that's nicely played by the inCycle KTM squad by ensuring that he finished second. So just 36.5 kilometers remaining for the bunch. A little bit further ahead, a minute and a half ahead indeed. 4 have become 3. Is that Tortomazzi that's, or no, Stoinik, yeah, our sprinter.
He had enough. He got the points.
He got what he needed. Yeah,
he got the points. He's going to go back to the bunch, recover as much as he can, and try to get those points back tomorrow.
So the 2 riders are back. The final breakaway, the breakaway has finally been retained. What a great job. Congratulations. Chapeau to our quartet and to the final 2 that survived, Nikolai Cherkasov and Leonardo Tortomazzi. The time up front is complete. It's down to the heavy hitters, the fast men. Well, Groupama FDJ have lost out with 1,000 metres remaining of stage 1 of the UAE Tour. The declining quick step own it on the front. Their man, Sam Bennett, is picking up the wheel of Michael Murko, but are they going to arrive there just a little bit early? Is Murko going to be able to go for the next few hundred metres? Well, they've got someone else to sort things out. Where's Gaviria coming from? He's lining up behind Max Rackesi. Rackesi trying to pick up Gaviria, in actual fact it is, and they're going to try and ride on the coattails of the Lotto Soudal squad. Launching to the line, we're going to see Marco fire any second now. Here comes Mitchell and Scott for Caden Groves as they try to set it up. Or is it Meskets that's going to go for Mitchell and Scott, coming around the outside and trying to time this one to the line? They launch, Mitchell and Scott in fine spot. Here comes Ackerman. Here comes Ackerman to the line. Bora Hansgrohe will not be denied. Ewan Kangan there in top. Pascal Ackerman timed that one to perfection. Bora Hansgrohe getting the victory. Pascal Ackerman claims first blood for the sprinters on stage 1 of the UAE Tour. Absolutely perfect and prime. Rudy Barbier up amongst them as well. Caleb Ewan thereabouts in the final sprint, but there was no doubt about it. Pascal Ackerman had, and he delivered in absolutely fine style.
I was not expecting him today, especially with all those trains perfectly organized, the anticipation from the Koenig quick step. But at the end, all the riders were way far back, so clearly they went too early. They went a bit too early on today's sprint, and the guys who were a little bit behind them were the ones who actually won the stage.
Well, celebrations all round for Pascal Ackerman and crew. The Bora Hansgrohe squad timing their run to absolute perfection, and they put riders on the front, but for all that was about organising lead-out trains, there was an element of chaos about it. It was just about making sure you were in prime position. And Murko got squeezed a little bit just at a critical time. I think, watch Ackerman here, the speed, he's launching and he's unimpeded, and he's got a clear run to the line. Barbier is coming on his wheel, but he's not going to get there in time. Pascal Ackermann will don the first red jersey of the week. This confirmation of the finishing order at the conclusion of stage 1. Pascal Ackermann gets the victory from Caleb Ewan, Rudy Barbier up in third, Groenewegen, Mezgets, Dainese, Marechko, Valscheid, Raz and Vendrame.
You seem very happy after this victory.
Yeah, for sure. All the big names are here, and I wasn't sure if it's enough for my shape, but now I can say, okay, my shape is good, and now we can take it easy the next days and have a look what's going on the next week.
How did you move in the sprint that was led out by Mitchelton?
Oh, it was a really hectical and nervous race, and you had to say, okay, I go my own way, and I had a look to the other lead-out guys, and I just was swimming from one guy to the next one, and when I saw the gap, I just said, okay, let's go.
Having beaten all these top sprinters, do we consider you the world champion of the sprinters today?
No, for sure not, because everyone was really strong. I just surprised the guys a little bit because I already started my sprint 300 to go and the other guys took a bit easy, and I just said, okay, I go, and I think I just was surprising the other ones.